Welcome to my second part of my WrestleMania 6 ratings, and this is the best part, if you will, even though there's a free 1 stars in these 7 matches. First up, the Barbarian defeated Tito Santana in a 1-star match. It had some good maneuvers in it, including the Barbarian literally taking Tito Santana's head off and in the finish, but they didn't get enough time to make it more than a 1-star match. Same with Rick Martel versus Coco Beware. It was the opening match for WrestleMania 6, and it was got the crowd going. The crowd was hot throughout the show. I will say the Sky Dome in Toronto, Canada, was a beautiful setting for WrestleMania 6 and was one of the best crowds throughout all the WrestleManias. It would return here for WrestleMania 18, and once again the crowd was maybe even better than they were at WrestleMania 6, but they were very hot for WrestleMania 6. 1 star for Rick Martel v Coco Beware, and the final 1-star match of the night was Demolition versus Andre the Giant and Haku. Maybe I should give this one 2 stars actually, because the crowd popped so big for Demolition winning the tag team titles for the 3rd time, repeat, as Monsoon kept saying. This would be Bill Eddie's Demolition Axe's last WrestleMania appearance, and I'm a big fan of his. I think he's a great talent. I think he was a great wrestler, has a great mind for the business. And his partner Smash was also a great wrestler. They should get Demolition in the Hall of Fame, for goodness sake. Why they're not in the Hall of Fame? There's no excuse. Anyway, there was also a great memorable moment following Demolition being Andre and Haku, was when Andre turned babyface. Good guy for all those non-wrestling fans. And it was just, he got such a great cheer when he attacked Bobby the Brain Heenan. It was one of the most memorable WrestleMania moments of the first 6 WrestleManias for sure. It was just, and this was his last actual match at WrestleMania. He'd be back next year, but this would be his last actual match, and it was a good sort of farewell for Andre the Giant. Number 4 is the Orient Express defeating the Rockers Shawn Michaels and Mari Janae by countout. This is not my favourite Shawn Michaels WrestleMania match, but still gets a 2 stars from me. It never got much time to be a 3-star, 4-star classic, but there's some good spots in this match, and yeah, there's not too much bad about it. Number 3 on the list is Brutus the Barber Beefcake versus Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect's TV record came to an end here. Brutus the Barber Beefcake went over. I wasn't so keen on the finish. I just think that spot looks so fake. But anyways, it was pretty a solid match. There wasn't much wrong with the match. It didn't go on forever, so I can't award it more than 2 stars. But Mr. Perfect was bumping all over the place. Brutus Beefcake, he was pretty good in this match too. So yeah, 2 stars from me. Second best match tonight was 3 stars. Ted Dibiase versus Jake the Snake Roberts. 2 very talented wrestlers and 2 of the best just ever in general colliding here. Jake the Snake Roberts had a sick promo before coming out to the ring. Very memorable. One of the best. People talk about it quite often. It was a bit like the Jake Roberts' match with Ravishing Rick Rude at WrestleMania 4. It was a slow pace, but everything meant something. Everything Jake did or Ted did meant something in the match. And there was a lot of good selling, in the match. Crowd very hot for Jake Roberts, and then after the match, Ted DiBiase won by countout. Virgil helping him get Ted back in the ring just before the 10. But the crowd went nuts when Jake Roberts DDT'd Ted DiBiase and chased Virgil away. And then, of course, out came the Snake Damien, which looked dead. I was like, this is the least active Snake ever. Usually Damien, or one of the Damiens, is, looking a bit lively, but honestly, this Snake didn't look lively at all. Anyways, Jake Roberts picked up the I was going to say picked up the win. He actually lost, but he got his got Ted back after the match with a DDT in a 3-star match. This is now a 3-parter. I spoke way too much about Warrior and Hogan, so catch me there for part 3 of my ratings for WrestleMania 6.